Bird dog for diastasis recti. Okay, so we're gonna get really intentional with this movement pattern because you can definitely advance this. Most bird dogs require your hands and your feet to be elevated, which is definitely how you are going to do a normal bird dog. But when you have diastasis recti, we have to be really intentional with your core engagement as well as just finding balance and stability and just being very in tune with our bodies. So we're gonna start from the very basics of this movement and then you can progress from there. So starting off, you're gonna find your way to your hands and your knees. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders, knees are directly underneath your hips. And we wanna make sure that we are not, I'm gonna take this off so you can see the full core engagement and how my spine will move. We want to make sure that we're not lifting the tailbone up here. We want to focus on keeping a nice neutral spine. So I don't want you to tuck the tailbone down either. I want to think about widening out through the back pockets and slightly lifting the tailbone, but without overlifting it, okay? The main thing is that you want to keep your ribs connected to your hips. So the best description I've ever heard is knit your ribs shut. Like if you were knitting, you wouldn't have them be open, right? You want to knit them shut, close them together, hips to your ribs without sucking in. You want to just find a nice neutral spine, okay? Hands are right underneath the shoulders, like I said, knees underneath the hips, and you're going to find your way into that neutral stance. Make sure your knees are as wide as your hips here, and you're not too narrow, okay? Because that's going to throw off your balance for sure. And then what you're going to do is you're going to push down through the entire hand, all into the fingertips, and you can pull up on the knuckles if that makes it easier on your wrists here as well. And you're going to reach your hand out and slide your foot back, okay? While you do this, I want you to pay attention to your core between your hips. Are you rotating? Does this feel open? Has that changed now that you've moved that leg? Or are you able to keep the hips closed together, keeping that core active and reaching the arm, hands is on the ground, okay? Exhale, you're gonna pull back together. And I want you to think pulling your elbow towards your same knee and your knee towards your same elbow. So not crossbody movement, but same side. All the way together. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, all the way together. And so this is really simple foundational movement patterning here. And what you're doing is you're reactivating the core. Okay, so now if you want to advance this, the first step you're going to take is you're going to reach your arm off the ground without opening to the ribs, without twisting, none of that craziness. You want to keep everything squared off. Shoulders both facing down, hips both facing down, and nice long neutral spine. Okay, all the way to the crown of your head. Exhale, same thing, pull all the way together. Now, if you are advancing this fully, you're going to reach opposite arm, opposite leg, all the way out, and then inhale to reach, sorry, exhale, you're going to pull. And we're still going to stay on the same sides. Traditional bird dog is reaching and tapping opposite sides, which is great. But for this one, I want to challenge you to stay on the same side. What it's going to do is going to help you engage same side muscles rather than crisscross muscles. Just difference of focus. That's all it is. So one's going to work more of your obliques as well as just straight down versus a cross diagonal movement. So if you're doing traditional bird dogs, that's going to be in your program instead. But if you're doing bird dogs specifically directed for diastasis recti, this is what I'm going to encourage you to do, okay? Be very intentional that you pull everything together. That's the main focus of diastasis recti, is that we're not letting the separation of the abdomen open up any further or allow for, basically, in theory, your guts to spill forward. You want to pull in, think about knitting everything together in the front, just like a corset, okay? So that is your bird dog with a diastasis recti focus.